guys, welcome back to the channel. We're excited to do this reaction video. If you guys have not checked out Dax, go ahead and go over and check him out. He's an awesome artist. We are going to be doing a reaction to Dax's To Be a Man mega remix. If you haven't seen the original one, go check it out. It is awesome. We're super excited to do a review on this one. The song is just over 10 minutes long, and he has brought on a mix of a bunch of different artists. So we're super excited to do this and hope you guys enjoy.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Too much pressure on my shoulders, it gets tough to be the person bringing in the bread and be the lover that you need with self-care. Yeah, I had to let go. I'd be lying if I told you that it never takes a toll on my mind. I need someone to save me, but I have to be the one who's saving you. When you're exhausted, I'm the shoulder where you mend. Gotta stay strong, what can I do when
I can't hide myself? I don't expect you to understand.
Okay, so first off, this is awesome. He has brought in a bunch of different artists, and we're starting off with this one who's seems like it's a bit more country, and his perspective on being a man, and he talks about basically shouldering things, providing for the family, and being the one to be the crying shoulder, and all the pressures that men are under, and it's so true. It's difficult, but I don't even know who this is. A lot of these names I don't find to be familiar, but it's looking like Dax has brought in some new awesome talent.
I like the tone of his voice too.
Yeah. All right, so we'll start back.
I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. I know a lot of men don't feel the same, but I don't feel ashamed letting the water fall when my heart's ablaze. Daddy taught me that was how to put a fire out. So when I'm hurting, I don't mind to cry my eyes out. I only have a few examples of a man in my life, and only one who made perfection lifelike. So I try to remember 2 words when I don't know what to do. Don't forget Jesus wept, and brother, so can you.
I tell you, every single time it just overwhelms your body with chills, like goosebumps. I've got them all over, and it's emotional.
Yeah.
Like this part of this video is so emotional. Like his tone and his voice it fits it perfectly how he sings it.
It does. And I love how he talks about it's okay to cry, and my experience in my life, I've only had a handful of good examples of men, and he also reminds us that we have one perfect example of a good man. Realistically, we're never going to reach that with our time here on earth to perfection, but he does, in that same phrase, he grasps the fact that Jesus, being a perfect man, he still wept, and it's okay to cry, and that statement just
Jesus wept, and so can you. Like it hits you so hard.
Yes, it sends chills.
Every time.
And
when he starts singing in the first part, it sends chills down my body.
yeah, it's great. Like at this point, this video is already like amazing, and I mean we're only a minute and a half in. So let's get back into it.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. They say it's all in my head, and I guess that makes sense, 'cause everything I feel, I keep in, 'cause it's different for men. We talk about our feelings, we're called oversensitive. We're asked to strike a balance, it doesn't exist.
So then now we've got more poppy type sound, but it blends well with the rest, and he talks about trying to find a balance that doesn't exist, and men that connect with their feelings are thought to be oversensitive.
Oversensitive.
Yeah. And I've experienced this in my young development as a teenager, and as much so where I've actually been told by a previous girlfriend, you're just emo. And she was referring to the fact that at the time I was being sensitive and allowing my feelings to flow, and I felt and thought that I could trust her with that. Obviously not, but and then throughout my development from a boy essentially to a man, basically that was ingrained to me. Okay, I can't be sensitive. I can't allow my feelings to be seen or heard or anything like that. And so at that point I started pushing these things down and just trying to shoulder things and deal with the feelings I was feeling. And I've come to find out that all that built up energy, it really doesn't help. It doesn't do anything. But let's get back into this. We've got a lot more to ingest here.
So we bottle everything up in our minds. We grow cold, dark and numb as we slowly die. You ever wonder why it's mostly men who commit suicide? We figure why now we're already dead. I can't hide.
Wonder why it's mostly men that commit suicide? Because we're already dead inside. What a powerful statement.
Myself, I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
You picked me up when I was broken. You pieced together words that were not spoken. You found a way to see me as I was, even when the world doesn't show you the same love. You're expecting to do everything on your own, provide and then hide all the feelings that you hold. But your heart is deserving of showing. I see you for who you are. I hope that you know it.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a
I
lonely.
love that he has the female perspective in here, and from her point of view, she's basically letting him know that I see what you do, and I see who you are inside, and I hope you can see that too. Um,
I love the last part of her portion there. It hits you pretty good there.
yep.
And they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
I know we all got decisions to make, but it seems that my decisions cause division. I hate this pride. I break inside, but I cannot cry, cause all I wanna do is provide. I was made for this, I'm a father of
This guy's
7.
got like a
My
soul
oldest is 20, my
sound.
youngest 11.
Yeah, I
And
really
they all
like
gotta
his voice in
eat, so I
this.
bury my feelings and stay on my feet like they told me. Gotta be grown, they told me. You're on your own, they told me. But we're not alone, they showed me.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man.
Makes me want to sing along.
It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Yeah, patiently waiting for God to show me signs I need. I'm not the man for the job, all the things I can't be. Put all my feelings aside. I think that I'll be better off when I'm not alive.
Man, that one hits hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah, waiting for God to give you signs,
Signs you need.
and not feeling that He's enough, and then put those feelings aside and
Wishing you weren't alive.
yeah, wishing you weren't alive.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, I was there, and I totally understand the statements and feeling that way and feeling overwhelmed and knowing what God wants of you, but not feeling it inside, not feeling like you're the right one for the job. And sometimes you feel that way and overwhelmed with kids and wondering why the Lord put them in your care. And so it's that one I totally understand.
Fought through the pressure for years and I try to hide it. Almost put pressure and pulled it, but I decided to give it all that I can. But this what it's like to be a man.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
As a man, if you show your emotions, they take it for weakness, ain't nothing new. Teaching my son to be mentally stronger, prepare for the battle, he ain't even 2. Being a father is lit, but I gotta admit that sometimes I don't know what to do. Provide and protect was the name of the game.
It's funny, we were just talking about this. Being a father is lit, but sometimes you don't know what to do. And he's talking about it, trying to teach his son. His son's only 2, but trying to teach his son to be strong and prepare for what he's about to do.
Mentally stable for everything that's going on in the world today.
Yeah. Sounds horrible, but I wouldn't want to be a kid in today. Just super difficult. I can only imagine what, the struggles that they go through and the struggles that they're going to have to face in the future, and then become adults through all that. Crazy.
I was playing for you and you know that it's true. Unconditional love in reality, but you can't take a look from my view. A lot of my days were blue, but that dog in me, so I fought and you didn't have a clue. When I had it, we had it together, but now we divided, your colors are true. I shouldn't have to ask for no help if you knew I was struggling, I would've did it for you.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know.
voice too.
I can't hide myself.
More than perfect.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain.
Ugh, I tell you.
I love her portion because it's like very much pot is the first one was more of like sympathetic and knowing and understanding and that, and she's first kind of apologetic, and then she's being very much motivational and being supportive and loving and encouraging.
It reminds me a lot of myself a little bit. The way that I try to be.
Yeah.
And that's why it hits me every time. I'm, of course, emotional over it, but it's so true.
It is. It's awesome that he has, put the female perspective into this remix. It's fantastic.
It's amazing that it doesn't just hit the man, it hits the woman too.
Yep, it sure does. All right, we'll start up again.
It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
It's just a lot I wanna say.
This guy's voice
Requires you to hide the pain. You find yourself
got like a
inside
reggae
hole you
sound
can't
to
get
it.
out, even though
Got
you
awesome
wanna
voice.
shout. The pain is just unbearable. I just wanna cry and be given a hug and be told everything will be okay. But I'm not in the Diwamuna. It's what she gonna take. I have a family that depends on me.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Look, as a man, I expect you to be strong and someone to lean on no matter what you're dealing with. I just lost a couple friends to drugs, and when I woke up in the morning, man, I really wasn't feeling it. But I gotta try to bottle the pain, but when they took my son away, I had to try to find a will to live. Put in 5 whole years at the job, then I got laid off, and the news had me feeling sick. I've been drowning in the deep end. Anybody wanna give me a reason? I don't even try to bother with a social life, cause I would rather be alone on the weekends, chilling with my demons. And I try to suppress the depression in need of a blessing, cause I'm really about to lose it all. Just remember that I try to be a man when you lose me, y'all, and I'm gone.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
I tell you. I just love it. I like all the different aspects from everyone. Like, it's just awesome.
Yeah,
how they put it all together.
so diverse, so many different types of music, rap, R&B, soul, some pop. Man, what an amazing group of artists. And I'm sure this video and this collaboration they've done is going to accelerate a lot of their careers. That's obviously not the main purpose of this video. And Dax's original video in and of itself was very good and very pungent, but
he hit this one good.
Yeah,
hit
I
this
mean,
one
he
hard,
just,
and it's just amazing.
yeah, him just sticking with the hooks and having the others do. I'm guessing they come up with their own verses. It's more impactful than his original song, which is already extremely impactful. But
It makes it more personal too.
yeah, I mean, the end of the video
all
here
of it.
says, let's make an impact. I mean, if this doesn't make an impact, I don't know what does. And this is the reason why we wanted to do this reaction video, because this is stuff that needs to be talked about, and it's real. And I don't know that there is any man out there that's not struggling with things. Masculinity and manhood is being attacked, and we're being pulled from several different directions on what we're supposed to be, and it's making an effect, and it's hurting many. And so this is stuff that needs to be talked about. It needs to be okay for men to talk about their feelings. It needs to be okay for men not to be okay and need help, and not have to feel like they have to do it alone, because they don't. We hope that anyone that's out there that's struggling with these things, you're not alone. Reach out and find someone to talk about, and hopefully you guys can relate to this video and feel some sort of peace, and start working towards getting better. It is possible, and I can tell you and promise you it's possible, because I'm on that path now, and I have a long ways to go, but I still have come a long ways from where I was several months ago. And I'm very grateful for Dax and every one of these artists for doing this, because I feel it, and this song brings me some peace and allows me to see that I'm not alone. But if you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and we hope you guys stay safe and have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys in the next video.